Alright everyone, thank you for watching and clicking on this video. We're back once again with another attempt at the LEGO wave function. So this one is looking pretty hot. It's doing a lot of things that the other one didn't do for me. This is the scraps of the most recent one. It was about this height. And we have less than halved the height of where the water is going to be sitting. Currently, I would need to tile on these studs here, but I can eliminate that if I do some tricky business and figure out a way to mount these pins you see here. Just those 4 pins is all I need to mount without studs on top. So that'd be something like this. I'd come in with a snot brick into this stud and then use this like that somehow, and I can eliminate that. But currently it's sitting at about this height, which if you come over here, this is a test of the wall I'm going to put around it. It's more light, trans clear than I want in there, but it's going to look about like that, right up against the edge there. Except all trans light blue. I just said that, but I want to re-emphasize that. So that's going to be all the way around there, and then on top of that, the function is going to be happening, which is going to be pretty dope, hopefully. So it's going to be like kind of this like block, you could say, of Translite Blue sticking out of my MOC, and then on top of it, it's going to be the function. But the important thing to note is that if the function doesn't work or breaks down, it's still just going to be a block of Translite Blue and look pretty dope. Hopefully. I'm not sure. I haven't tested this. One thing I did was order 16 white nets. I only have 1 white net, and I just assumed stupidly that it was going to be the same as the black nets, but they're not. I don't know of anyone that's actually tested this yet, but they are a lot less rigid. If you look at the thread on them, come on, focus, it is significantly less thick than the other one. That means that the bowing factor, which is what I'm coining this term, how much to be able to bow this way, is significantly less or significantly more than this. You see this barely bowing? I even had to double up. I figured out that you can, if you double the nets up, it increases the bowing factor a bunch. I just made that up literally right as I was saying that. With a single net, you can actually just pry these around and get these 2 tiles to touch, which was terrible for when I needed to have something here and push it up and have it still look like a solid wave, because I can't push up on all 10 studs of the net. I can only do it at a couple spots. So I needed some rigidity to it so that when I pushed up at those, like see, I'm just pushing up at one spot now and it's almost lifting up the entire net. If I was to do that here, it would kind of just flop around. But I'm going to be doubling up the nets. I ordered 16 of them, and then like a few hours later discovered that they had that fatal problem. But I think I came up with a solution for that. That could have been a whole video by itself, but I've been getting a little bit lazy on the videos. Anyway, we need to have this running. I'm 3 minutes in. Gosh, okay. I'm sorry. This is probably going to end up being a little bit longer one. It already is near the longer end. But here you go. This is not geared to where it is going to be at. This is exactly at 1/3 of the speed that it will be running at eventually. I don't know if I have that other mini gearbox lying around. Yeah, this guy from the other one I did. This is what it's going to actually be. I'm going to put that there eventually. But yeah, this is a little strategy I'm using. Let's see if we can focus in on this. So these go, and I have 2 of them. 1, 2, you see that? And this is still only 9 studs long, well within the 10 stud margin, which means I can stack these this way. I can just line them up and, you know, build an entire ocean by simply doing this along the edge here as well. What is this function going on in here? This is pretty simple stuff. So that is a, yeah. And there's just a little pin there. These are like 4 long, but all the measurements in there are very, very precise. I tried a bunch of different things. Oh, it broke. Why did it break? It has not broken before. Dang it, it always happens. Anyways, we're very close. I'm gonna go ahead and actually reset this in this video. You guys can watch me, hopefully. Right here. It's coming around, it's coming around. All right, It's only broken like this once before, and that was from doing derpy stuff while the wall wasn't even built, and it just jammed on the wall. Let's keep going! Anyway, one of the great things about this is I'm able to apply like a significant amount of pressure, and because this is not geared down at all, it's basically straight from the motor into a worm wheel, or a worm gear, onto this. There's no loss of torque all the way up to here, which means it's able to push this gate up very easily. Oh, I think this, maybe I need to loosen this a bit. That didn't fall 100%. But I was able to figure out in 9 studs, and I could actually, if I brought the wheels down to the smaller wheel instead of being too thick, I could get it all the way down to 7 studs wide, which would be super cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my other nets in the mail, fully assembling all this. Hopefully I'm going to have enough trans stuff. I feel like I will. But I'm also going to... Oh, the reason I ordered the white nets is because the black makes it look really dark. And I don't want that. But the white looks nice and happy, which is the point of all of my Happy Castle mocks. Something's going on in there. I'm going to relook at that. But it was running for like 20 minutes earlier. That was when I just had one, but I put in the second one. Well, there was a lot of thought that went into this. I tried a bunch of different things, and I think I'm pretty close. Oh, you know what? It's the plate I put in there. I need to figure out my... I was thinking that it's jamming right on that, right there. Yes. I probably shouldn't... Okay, I'm gonna end the video now. One more time now. Oh, glorious. And this is what it looks like. And then shoreline drop.